this one. Oh, boy.
Hello, welcome to the HolmFront, where we keep everything objectively subjective, except probably for today. I'm Tyler, your host, and to my right, as always, is Mitch, my overly artistic friend. We're going to be reviewing something very special to our hearts. Very, very special. If there's anything that can be summed up for this generation, it is remakes. I love remakes. And what's better to remake than the best of our childhood, which already has a film series?
That's arguably great.
Stop. We need more. So, without further ado, let's jump in the world of Harry Potter.
All right. Oh, boy. I feel like I have to brace myself.
Have you seen this trailer?
No.
I haven't either. Yeah, Harry Potter, get in your cupboard.
You are a normal boy.
Try. He's not normal, though, because...
And you're going to start acting like one.
He has to get bullied at school,
You
too.
think you're something special?
Well, yeah. Then his hair's going to grow
There
back.
is
Poof.
nothing special
All right, we're harping up on this special thing.
about you.
I love how the Dursley's house is the
I've always
same
wanted
as
to
it
live
was.
on Earth.
They didn't
Yeah.
change it at all.
They probably just used the original house.
It's like, why change it?
Kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever.
Like the
Stood
old
up for
Hagrid
what
better
they
already.
believed was right.
Well, it's because your brain is just going to do
Right.
nothing but draw
Next time I see you,
comparisons.
It
It's
is.
too
We'll
soon.
be in Hogwarts.
He's not talking too quiet.
I don't think he said a word yet.
He did. Did he?
Clever.
No. Harry.
Oh, no. Okay, I like her look.
Mr. Potter.
The sorting hat
can
looks the
expect
same but
great
different.
from you.
That's his wand now? Okay. Oh, no.
Let's see who you
Draco
are.
looks interesting.
Gosh. The same but different constantly.
No.
Are you really Harry Potter?
What does that mean? At the end, we were just like, what do
What?
I do with that?
Yeah.
Chew? Does he shoot something out of his skull?
Maybe it's just because it's a lightning scar. Okay. Well, thoughts?
The problem with this one is like it's so similar. Like
Yeah.
it's just so similar. Like the look of the wands, the robes, the Quidditch like outfits. Like it's so close that it feels like it's just an AI, like a version of it. It's like, just tell me, like you could have an AI just have you do a TV
Great,
show of Harry
yeah.
Potter and you get basically the same thing. Not to put anyone on the project down, but it's like there's nothing here that was like, oh, here's a new take on Harry Potter.
Okay, so to push back a little bit there, the only thing I'll say is that now that it's a series rather than a film,
Mm-hmm.
they do have more room for all the backstory stuff that the films couldn't handle.
Right.
That's the only thing that I think this can provide that Harry Potter fans have not had.
Yes.
The only problem is you have
Everything else. Same.
intentional decisions that were bad. Like, here's the thing, because we actually had this discussion about Snape.
Yeah.
Like, I understand all the controversy, whatever. Have your own opinions. I don't care. Adam Driver would have been the perfect choice.
But yeah, clearly.
Would have been the perfect. Because if you're going to make it as similar as it was in the films, there's no reason not to choose someone similar to Alan Rickman, which
And
would have been Adam
Adam
Driver.
Driver fits that.
He would have been a
description
perfect
perfectly.
decision. Yeah. And that's what most of the fans wanted in the first place, was that Adam Driver would have fit this role.
Yeah.
They made an intentional decision for other reasons that, caused its own controversy,
Mhm.
which I don't really
Which
care to
has
get
like a
into.
layered, because now there's a controversy against the controversy.
Right, yeah. Now there's all kinds of things that are going to be interesting to see how they reverse. But yeah, beside all that, you're right. It's so familiar That it's like, look, my generation was the one that grew up with the original films and the books.
Yeah.
And so, like, the generation right after us might have some interest in this because maybe they weren't interested or they thought it's dated or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But why? Make something new. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to put something else to film that hasn't had a chance?
Well, they tried that, and they did Wizarding World movies, which were all bad. Or at least all the ones I saw were bad.
Yeah, but here's my hot take on that. Those were all the reject ideas from Rowling.
They were.
That they just kind of crammed into films. It's like, why would you tell Dumbledore's story from Newt Scamander? Who cares about the guy who wrote Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Write the Dumbledore story. Write Grindelwald's story. Why
yeah,
would
if they
you...
had done that, it would have been a lot better.
Yeah. Like, do that. I would have preferred that in an HBO series. Like, if you had gone into Grindelwald's
Sure.
story or Tom Riddle's story or something.
Then it would have been justifiable that it's the same aesthetics
Sure.
as the movies because it's meant to complement, not replace the movies.
Right.
And that's the issue here.
But now
is
you
that
have a replacement.
yeah, this is to replace it. And it's like, you're only going to be able to do this so far. Well, I mean, I guess if you just, if you're persistent and you just do it quickly, then you could keep up with their ages throughout.
Right.
But I don't know. This is just it's
Well,
a long-term commitment. You got 7 books to get through. It's a lot of work.
Season 2 is already greenlit. So they're
Yeah.
probably already working on it. I imagine that they're trying to get this through like Lord of the Rings so that they have the same actors and they can grow with them over the 7 books.
Mhm.
You're going to have 7 seasons. A big budget for this.
Yeah, the thing is I don't even know if it's going to be good or bad. Like it's
Don't know.
kind of go either way. I mean, if it's just like the original movies, I mean, the original movies are great by
They
and
are.
large.
Yeah.
So it's like there's really not, you can't really go wrong. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of lukewarm attitudes towards this. There's going to be a lot of like apathy of just kind of like, oh, well, yeah, it was Harry Potter again.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I got more, but like
Well, I
I also
think-
didn't need more.
I think that's the problem. Is you're going to have our generation that's like, we already got the movies and the books. Why do we care? Like, give us something new.
Mm-hmm.
But you're going to have the next generation that's like kind of in that loop already. They're used to all the remakes and all that stuff. And I don't think that they're used to looking for unique new projects.
Hmm.
They're just going to be like, oh, cool. We got a new take on Harry Potter. We don't really care.
New take.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look that new, but I think that'll be the sentiment. They'll just be like, oh, well, more stuff. I'll just throw it on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I kind of wonder as well about a sort of this idea about perfectionism in a way. Like, it's nice to be able to sit down and watch. Like, it'd be interesting to be like, let's do a Harry Potter marathon, and you watch the show. You go through all of it, and it has like the same aesthetic style across the board. It's probably, my hunch is that it might be a little bit more family friendly for like a larger, because this is for a home environment. So I would think potentially that's a route you would go. But it's kind of like, in the midst of all that, there's also this attitude of like part of what I really love about those Harry Potter movies is the fact that they are different from one another. Like, I like Goblet of Fire. Like, I know people have issues with the book. The book is my favorite of the books, and the movie is not my favorite among the movies, but I think it has a special place existing as a movie because there's a lot of interesting things about it just as a film that make it unique, a unique contribution to Harry Potter. Like, each director that they chose for Harry Potter adds something to it. And so with here, I'm like, are you going to do similarly, or are you just going to have the same people try to maintain that throughout so it's consistent? It's like that consistency is nice, but it's like you kind of just miss out on, unique creativity,
right.
which is something that just sort of is the natural course of what happened to the original.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, well, let's force creativity by making Snape this casting choice, which is like, okay, you clearly see that this is jarring, and is going to introduce its own number of problematic elements. So it's just kind of like, all right, like maybe that works, maybe it doesn't, but it's just kind of like everything's the same, not this.
Right. Yeah, why not that?
And then it's just weird. So what a strange anomaly of a project that this is.
Yeah. I don't know what else to contribute here. I gotta say, I'm not that interested in seeing it. I might watch an episode or two.
Yeah, maybe we'll sample it. I don't know. I don't.
Do the first couple episodes.
I'd be down to watch the movies, get through it a lot faster.
That's true.
I feel like I get a good Harry Potter experience.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, it's
feel like I
great.
need.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I watched, and I'm not a big fan of AI in general. Maybe we'll have that discussion sometime on the trailer,
Mhm.
but someone put in a prompt for what it would look like if Harry and his friends were auras now.
Yeah, and they go back for a chapter 8 kind of thing.
Kind of. Well, the one that I watched that I really liked was Fenrir gets out of prison and he's going around killing. And so they made it in like a Batman style trailer.
Oh yeah.
So it's playing the like what is Nirvana playing in the background, and he's like chasing down Fenrir and all the dark forces that are. Then the other
cool
one
concept.
It is, and then there was
But that's the thing about it, isn't it? Is like they
Right.
came up with a cool concept.
based on what
Why
already
didn't you
existed.
do that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why not? Yeah, just go do that. Go watch that. The other one was like a Death Eater that survived and believed in Voldemort's plan, and so he was continuing it and going
okay.
after Harry Potter. I was like, see, these are both really interesting ideas. That'd be really cool. I'd watch those. But
Mhm.
instead, we're getting a remake of something we already know so well, and we
Yeah.
already recognize.
If you absolutely have to use the Harry Potter brand, then it's like, are you allowed to explore beyond that? I would say yes.
You'd
Why
hope
not?
yes.
Yeah, because I mean that's partly what made Andor so great.
Hmm.
Is that it took something that was never really explored in really any kind of media, and then it was just like, hey, let's expand.
Sure.
And we had a lot of things about that show that kind of like don't work with Star Wars, but it's such a great show that nobody cares. And so that's kind of a good rule of thumb. Is just if it's good, nobody cares.
Right.
So like if this is good, I guess no one will care. But I feel like how do you make yourself good when you're so samey?
Yeah, I think that's the interesting thing that Gilroy did was like, yeah, but the thing is, no one's doing anything good with Star Wars, so I'm just going to do my own thing. Just like, it may be breaking all the rules, but I'm just going to veer way out here because this is a story I want to tell,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just make it work. And it was so good that everyone's like, well, at least we got something good.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter that it doesn't fit Star Wars that well. It was a good show, so we'll just go with it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so interest is I
I'll
just,
second that.
I don't see the appeal, so maybe we'll try it out and hopefully it surprises, but I doubt it will.
It's for the new generation, but the new generation has the original movies as well. I don't
And
know
the
why they
books.
wouldn't just watch those.
Yep.
Yeah, and the books. So
It's like rewriting the books. I don't know. This is just weird. Anyway, let us know if you're interested, and we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks for watching. So you made it to the end of the video. If you liked it, please consider subscribing and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear what you thought.